Summoner's Rift.
And welcome to ESL TV, guys, for the Black Monster Cup for the summer season. We're into Group C right now, and currently we have DT up 1 map to 0 against UOL. And you can see UOL looking to be very aggressive here. Their little invade got turned around on them last time they did it. They're looking to maybe redeem themselves this time here, as they're kind of set up for waiting.
I may be outnumbered, but not even the odds can stand against me.
Pretty sure 5 men can stand against you, Zen, and probably kill you really quickly. And as they're going to actually shove him away, the odds aren't looking too good in his favor now, but that should be a successful invade coming in. We're going to see how the side of DT are going to counter this, or if they even plan to. And if anything, it was just to put an aggressive ward in, so it wasn't actually for an invade. It was just to give them some sort of vision here. And I believe that they know that they're spotted, not making that be successful. Wait, that made no sense. I think that they know they were spotted on that invade when trying to make them think that they were going for a red buff or something like that, but I'm pretty sure they were spotted walking out. I think that sounds a little bit better. I think that's what I was trying to say. A little bit better, a little bit more on point too. But you can see the side of DT, they're just waiting. They're sitting there looking for maybe that second invade. Maybe to go for that invade themselves, and it looks like they will go for that here. We've seen this so many times by the side of DT. Invade the red buff with 3-man squad, and send that top laner down to bottom with that teleport here. And they're going to do the same, except this time they're going to include their mid laner. Actually, they're going to include everyone, as well as Mir. And you even see pings coming down on the blue buff, so I guess they're assuming that he's starting there. Little do they know he's actually at their red buff here, so well, we'll find out soon, obviously, when either their jungler heads up there, or Zen does cross that ward in the bottom side of the jungle. But he's going to continue through, going to go for a race. The Master is going to be a little bit slow here. Let's go to the lens for you guys at home, though. You're a little unfamiliar with who's on what team. On the side, DT, we have Power of Goodness, Mir and Oligate, Vincent, and Archie. And on the side of ULL, it's going to be Viz, Master of Sheepy, Zodiacs, Vardogs, and Highly Sang. You plan on almost missing it. I really hope I don't get to that point. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any tiebreakers here today. There's like a very low chance for there to be tiebreakers in only a 3-player group. Especially when one team has already won at 2-0. If they win this one, there's pretty much impossible for it. Well, no, take that back. It's not impossible. It is possible. Because if it's a tie in the second series, if let's say you DT win 2-0, if there's a tie in the second series, it's a 1-1, then we'll have to play another map for the tiebreakers. So it's still possible, but I don't know how likely it'll actually be. Because Cloud9, obviously, they did drop out. They decided to not go ahead and play this one. But as you can see on the top side, they're going for a push onto that turret. And it looks like they will be able to take that one for free, since Trundle's up there, but he really can't do much against it. Now it's all about Jax on the bottom side. How long can Power hold out on this push? And as you can see, he wants to stick around. He wants to stay close for maybe that level 2. But instead, Versus team does get that early start on that top turret, as they already take that one down, or already barreling down for that second one here, and they're being a little bit slow onto this one. That will fall. They're still going to be a little bit slower, and honestly, as you can tell, just based on that alone, they're going to have to go back to base quicker. They're going to have to, I mean, they might get the second turret, but they cannot afford to lose their inhibitor turret. And I wonder if the side of DT are going to send anyone back there to stop it, or go in for that inhibitor, in fact. And right now, it looks like they're going to continue to push. Zodiac's getting very low, and Zodiac's dying. First blood going over to Oligate right there, and they take the top turret here. Jax is surviving for a little bit longer, but the red buff, he will leap strike out to death still. Hylisang does pick up the kill, and now he's being forced back here because they lost their second turret on the top side, and they're still looking for more here. They're looking for an inhibitor turret, and they may as well be able to pick this one up here too, because, well, actually, as I say that, with Orianna being killed, they can't really push in anymore since she'll be there to defend against it. But that means Ari can push on middle if she wants. Instead, he will back away here, and that turret won't actually fall. So it would be a trade 2 for 2. I really hate Twitch's new voiceover. Holy crap. That is annoying. Like, that's Teemo level annoying for me. And you guys know how much I hate Teemo. Alright, so you can see Vardog's still pushed up aggressively here. We'll eventually start to back away. But Dragon being pinged on the side of ULL here. Looks like they want to be a little aggressive. Looks like they want to go for something, maybe get a little bit of a little more of a lead, or maybe call that lead back for their favor. They are going straight forward here, and Vardags will be able to dash over that wall and help them out. And I think the side of DT aren't really expecting that one to happen either. You can see they're just kind of sitting in their own jungle, farming up here. There you go. First dragon of the game, going over to ULL here. So we're tied up in turrets, but we're not tied up everywhere else because we have kills. Actually, we are tied up in kills. Sorry about that. I forgot about the Jack's death. But we're not tied up in gold here. Mirror, it looks like they want to go for invade. Pink Ward. Well, it will spot them coming in, but it will be taken down in just a few seconds. And now they're trying to take away every camp that they possibly can. I'm pretty sure they know that Dragon is now down. And that they need to punish them somewhere else. And it looks like in the jungle is going to be that choice. As you see Trundle maybe pushing that top side here. Jack's going to be pushing out on the bottom. Are they freezing? Power's trying to. But it won't really freeze here. On the top side is... No, he's not trying to freeze either. So, we'll head back to the middle here. It's a 4-on-3 push. 4-on-4 push. And that turret already down to below half life here. And I think that can go DT's way. They have a decent amount of wave clear. And honestly, so does the side of UL with that Graves, with that Orianna. Can really put some pain in there. I should start speaking in a really weird tone, Liebling, just so you stop thinking that. Alright, but here, Vincent trying to hit the turret. The thing is, if he attacks any of them, he gets his poison on. And that means he can't attack the turret, because he'll be taking that one up. So that is just hurting them on trying to push that one in here. So they're going to give up on it, and they're just going to back away. Raz, you don't. Unfortunately. Let's see, an Ace Large picked up right away, though, for Oligate in the middle. Not going for a Chalice. Not going for any sustain here. And you can see Mirror has stolen away the red buff, and he will escape with that one, too. So, second time he's stolen away the red. As you remember before, they weren't invaded upon either. They had their own red buff to take. But with Nocturne obviously going for that push on the bottom side, I think they were able to steal that one away. And let's take a look at early CS. Sorry for that, I had an itchy ear. I don't hate Janna. I love Janna. Oh, Ari going in. Zodiac has popped the exhaust on Oligate. That will hold him off for a little bit longer. Ignite being ticked away. The flash ultimate used as well. Here goes Nocturne from the side. One more attack will do it with the help of that red buff. And that will be a 1-for-1 trade. But a fantastic flash coming there too. That was really well done. Does pull him in. I think he probably could survive though if he used the flash defensively instead. But nah, be a man. Flash into him and pick up a kill. Unfortunately, he only gets assist, not the kill. And that middle turret will survive for a little bit longer here as you see them pushing onto their enemies. Well, Zen be there just a second to stop that one. Don't really expect a Nocturne Leon to be able to push a turret down that quickly. And Archie being a little bit aggressive, being a little cocky right there still. Trying to harass down Leona. Because why not? As you can see, Jax, well, 36 CS, has a Vamp Scepter, doesn't have that Build Around Cutlass done just yet. Doesn't even have the money for it either. Does he went for that extra Doran's Blade? Or his opponent obviously went for one Doran's Blade and the Cutlass. Both of them are going to be going for that Blade of the Rune King. And obviously, you know, Jax and Trundle can be really strong late game. Jax more of a hyper carry though. More of the man to really get a lot of damage and get naturally tanky because of that. And Trundle, well, he can take that tankiness away, and if Jax does dive in the backside, he can be killed very quickly. This Counter-Strike is not up. You can see the side of DT still pushing top. Riggs Lantern picked up for Master now. And we can see Archie with the sweeping lens, so just trying to clear up that vision, trying to give them a little bit of control. And you see pings down that top turret. It looks like they're going to group up and potentially go for a push onto it with like 3 or 4 men. And they want to take the lead for themselves here, but little do they know, they still have Twitch there, they still have Nami. 2v4, they should be able to hold on fairly well here, because then obviously could be there in just a few seconds. Here comes Ari yet again, misses the charm. But we'll also get a lot of damage onto Zodiac right there, almost enough for the kill too. And that will force Leona down towards there, and Twitch and Nami 2v3. Pretty sure they should be able to hold on to that. It really is going to be hard to stop them from really doing anything. But Nacho going for the dive here. Archie will get the ultimate off. Will get feared up. The exhaust comes down. The ultimate used by Viz onto him. He will get dropped here. And the top part will be just a little bit too late. But will he continue it? Yes, he will. And will Vincent get the slow. Yes, he will. And here comes power off to the side. Gonna jump over the wall. And there's the stun onto Viz. And that should be a dead Trundle, I would imagine. And he does get taken out by Jax. And they also take the mill turret in the meantime. So, great little play there. 1-for-1 trade and a turret. Maybe they're not done just yet. Oligit looking for something. All he needs to hit is like a charm, and that'll be enough. But no, he backs off instead. Not sure who's all going to be there. Can't see through that smoke screen. And they'll be happy with the trade they just got, though. And again, another strong start by the side of DT. Pretty much in another 4 games, and 3 of them they've had a very strong start. And, well, they haven't lost yet. Let's just say that. Someone should send you a Teemo plushie. I have 2 Teemo plushies. I have 2 of them that people really want. And even though I hate Teemo, I will keep them because it's a souvenir of going to Singapore. I'll get that. Nice bubble coming in. Let's knock up Highland. But now Dragon back up here. Obviously, we saw the side of UL take it before. I'm looking to take it again here, but Vardags isn't there. He's up towards that top side. And he's not going to be in position for this Dragon when it does respawn in. So, this side DT, they're going to be there quick enough, and they're going to be able to hold on to that one for themselves. So, the gold lead. Going to lengthen a little bit further here. You can see the CS pretty much all fronts in favor of DT here. And now with that Dragon, almost secure themselves 1,000 gold lead. Will I give away on the team of plushies? Nope, never. I can show you, see Betty. It's somewhere on my I believe Facebook page. On my fan page. It's somewhere there, I think. If it's not there, then it's gonna be on my Twitter in one of the pictures. But they take another turret as well on the bottom side. That's 4-2 now in favor of DT. They are doing a lot of work here. They're out-rotating the other team. You all have to do something about this quick. I want to see if they can win this. They would be a lot closer to securing themselves a spot into the finals. Power getting completely destroyed under this turret. Marion going to pick up a kill, though. He will eventually fall, I would imagine, but no, he actually survives. And it will be a 1-for-2 trade in favor of DT here. And Vincent looking for maybe some more kills here. Gotta be careful. It does have flash, though. And now my bubble not going to connect, and he will just use the pillar to his advantage. We'll flash out the Orion ultimate, and he will stop them from chasing him down. So, great little play there. Nice little trade for kills. Won't be able to pick up another turret, though, unfortunately, I think. As they're going to be forced to back off, but still getting some damage in there, getting some work done. And when DT get a lead, it's very hard pressed for them to lose it. I mean, HWA obviously pulled that game back that they were losing in the beginning. But DT, I don't know, they just... Maybe that was their warm-up or something, because they haven't let that happen again. No comment to what you're talking about. Leave me in chat right there. But we're in that 14-minute mark. My goal lead's still extending. We can take a look at items. Sunfire Cape picked up for Mirror. Not going for that Rigo's Lantern just yet here. But he's obviously still stacking up on those big creatures. We see that Blade of the Ring King almost done for power now. Blade of the Ring, though, finished for Viz. As he's 2-1. Let's take a look at overall gold, though. He's actually behind about 200 gold overall. That extra Blade of the Ring King, or not extra Blade of the Ring King, sorry, extra Dorn's Blade has been plaguing him for this entire bit. But we're gonna see Oligit actually get locked down by the ultimate. We'll be able to ult away as well. Won't be locked down just yet. Vincent off to the side, looking for some good damage, but now he's in a bad spot as they flash stun him. Everyone's coming to try to help him out as quick as possible as he does survive here. Teleport was coming in, but does get interrupted, or at least canceled by power there. And they do a 1-for-1 trade, looking for maybe more here. Teleport gonna be coming in from Trundle now, and they have no way of getting him over there. The counter strike comes in. He actually does get the teleport off, though. And Vardags will pick up that kill, as now they're forced to run away from this one. Hylas Sang looking for a stun. We'll get the Zenith Blade, we'll get the stun. But the Ignite coming in, and he's dead. I'm not sure why he dove that far. He didn't have the team there, and that will be a free kill for Oligit. So a 1-for-2 trade. No, 2-for-2 trade. Magazine pushing onto this middle inhibitor. Or sorry, middle turret. Orion's going to come in, going to catch Oligit. He's going to be taken down. And Mira will be forced to run, and he will escape. But they should lose out in the middle turret here. In the meantime, Power was pushing that top side. Instead, backs off, and here comes Vincent doing some really good damage. And won't pick up one. Might have to get number 2 as well, if he can catch up to him, but he will just instead back away. But he's going to continue to chase on here. Jax, fortunately, not heading down to catch him off. And they will back out. So a 2 for 3 in the end, I guess, is how that one's going to work out. That sound is just... I don't know, like, you know, obviously Zach's, I don't remember what Zach's sound is for it, but it's like a condom filled with dog food and other stuff is how they got the sound effect for it. I don't know how they got the sound effect for Twitch. I wonder if, like, whose job it is all day to just combine random things and make sounds with it and be like, that could be a good ability sound. If that's the case, though, you can probably sign me up for that job. That'd be pretty fun. Like, the sound for Jax's, or his ultimate proc, that 3-hit. I wonder what that sound is. I wish Riot would release something like that to tell you, because that'd be pretty cool. It might, I guess, remove the illusion of the game, or the immersion of the game, but still, I would rather know than care about immersion. It looks like something that you like hit a pillow with something. I don't know. Foley artist? Really? It sounds like you're really pulling the cheek. That sounds like something else. But here, look at this. Jax going head to head against Trundle. He needs ultimate to heal up a little bit here. Jax gonna be a little bit of a tough spot here. But Ari comes Ari. Here comes Ari. And he will get locked down by Leona, but honestly, he has another charge. I believe his ultimate. No, he actually used it to get there. I'm gonna land the bubble onto Orianna middle. Still, 1 kill in favor of the side of DT here. Up 9 to 7 in kills, and they're looking for middle turret here. You can see the damage that Zach's already able to do with that Athene's and Holy Grail. We do see Oligate obviously went for that DFG instead. And now Jax, oh, he's gonna get taken down. Oh, Ultimate's committed for that, though, I will say. Somebody dropped a book in an empty library. Are you sure of that, Jake? Like, are you for sure of that, or are you just making that up? So that's what's actually what it is. That's pretty interesting. Alright, so Dragon has respawned in. And it looks like the side of DT is a little bit more in control of this. I said not my personal Facebook, guys. Not my personal, but here comes the fight. Break it out. Nominal Twin can actually knock up Leona multiple times here, but here comes Ari off the sides. Vincent gonna pick up the first kill. We'll be able to back off from that one. They'll pick up 2. And we're looking for number 3 here, as we're gonna see Leona. Well, that might be the person. As you see, Jax head to head in there. Will jump out, will leap away, and will survive. But unfortunately, well, Leona, you won't be able to do that. Will be taken down. There'll be a 1 for 3 or 0 for 3 trade, and Dragon as well. And they are just lengthening their gold lead. 31.5 thousand to the 28.5, let's call it. Currently 4,000 difference between these two teams. And it's only growing bigger and bigger here. You can see Jax has a Sheen picked up here. Has 111 CS to the 95. And obviously Jax just gets stronger as the game goes on. Fortunately for UL, he does not get weaker in this one. But either way, let's see what's actually picked up here. Bloodthirster, Fandancer picked up for Vincent. You can see the Sunfire Cape's still done for Mirror, as he has that Regal's Lantern now done. Currently at 23 stacks. The Rhino's Omen coming in for Master Sheepy very soon. He has that Giant Spell and that Warden's Mount. And Death Cap picked up as well for Oligate. So if DG wasn't enough, he's going to have that Death Cap, and he's sitting at 392 AP. Not bad. Trundle's like a guy eating crunchy chips. Why you gotta talk about food, Jens? Why you gotta talk about food? That's really mean. You saw what I said to you earlier. Actually, I got offered a chocolate rabbit by David here, but one second, we'll actually spot Vincent. Realizing he's dead, he just stood there. He offered me a chocolate rabbit, you know, that he got from Easter, but I had to turn it down. Trying to eat better is really hard to do, I'll tell you that. Like, over the past, I think, 2 weeks now, the only bad stuff I had was like 3 peanut M&Ms, a pizza, because I took a day off, and I think that's it. I had like 1 soda. Yeah, it's hard to do, man, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Thing is, right now, if I go home, I might be stuck eating McDonald's if it's too late. If I don't get home before 12 o'clock and I can't go to the market. Now, if you hit exclamation point brackets, and you'll see the you'll see the brackets there. So you get to have a barbecue, and I have to work. That makes sense, Jens. Makes total sense. Alright, but now it's total 9 here, 22 minutes in. You can see DT, they feel pretty damn confident in where they stand right now. And, well, Archie, he will get engaged upon here. Vardog's gonna come from the side as well as Nocturne. Archie, we'll get the ultimate off, we'll get feared up here, and we'll get the Mikhail's Crucible, so he'll stay alive for quite a while. Vardog's gonna get taken down by Mirror and Power. Royal Ultimate gonna come in and actually be connected very well, as well as the ultimate, but it just doesn't matter. Archie picks up the kill. That is a 2-for-0 trade in favor of DT, and they're not done just yet. They're looking for Viz here. Flash Charm gonna land. Oligit, I don't know why he just did that. He just got killed. That was not really worth it in the end here. Just seeing, well, Zen not win out in the duel 1v1 here. Where is Jax? What is he doing? He's actually attacking Nocturne towards the backside. And just as I say that, I don't notice him actually attacking Trundle, so I'm wrong right there. But Vincent picks up the kill on the Master Shibi, and Viz will finally drop as well. So a 2-for-4 trade. And without their jungler, it looks like they're not going to go for Baron. Are they going to go for anything off of this, though? Well, they'll go for Zodiac's life. And the stun is going to be enough. And Power picks up that one. So it's a 4-for-2, or an ace pretty much coming in. And Highly saying, well, maybe looking for the stun, looking for something. Ultimate not up just yet. Power going to be able to leap to the minion. That was ridiculously close. And he will escape, so... Yeah, they're gonna back away, pick up some new items. Vardax picks up the Last Whisper. Master Sheepy picks up that Randuin's Omen. Do I like cola? Like Coca-Cola? Or you mean like soda? I love Mountain Dew. That's actually my favorite soft drink. Not in Germany though. It tastes different in Germany. Less sugar or something like that. Not enough saturated fats in the drink. Are you guys really going to a barbecue on Friday while I have to cast? Like, you guys are my admins. I'm gonna have no admins on Friday. So I don't know if we can even do a show because I'll have no way of getting into these games. Alright, so we're hitting that 24-minute mark. I feel like DT can probably end the game soon. I don't really think there's much in the way for them. So they do have a pretty big lead here. Still about 4,000. They haven't lengthened it much further in quite a while, but they're too many Baron. And can't really stop that. Jackson's in. They're actually going to ward over the wall. They're going to spot them doing it. But will they stop it? You have the ultimate obviously out of Vardags there. They're actually going to clear out the ward. And it's going to be blind. Is he going to get it? Oof. Half a second earlier probably would have picked that one up, but he gets taken down. And now Hyla's saying, well, he will flash out of the Nami bubble here and he will escape, but still, that was very close. And Trundle with the Pillar of Filth, or Pillar of Ice, turns out you want to call it. Gonna block them off here, but Archie gonna get dove on. And it looks like he will go down. Mikhail's Crucible, unfortunately, is down. He does get dropped here. Mirror coming from the backside. And we see Twitch off to the back as well. He does get pulled in by the own ultimate perfectly well, landed as Zodiac picks up the kill. And now we're gonna see Jax get taken down and off of that Baron. They lose 3 men. And we're gonna see finally the side of UOL push in and take their 5th turret of the game and take the turret lead here. And maybe an inhibitor turret, because they have quite a long time with anyone that they really have to worry about the other team.
Been destroyed. Our team's
So you did see it, Benny. Yeah, I have a Teemo on there as well that you don't see because it was given to me late, or like within the last couple months. Soda in Germany cheap? Check out Soda in the US. That is ridiculously cheap. Oh, teleport coming in from power. Trying to cut them off here, Vardags. Well, he'll have his dash, but that's just about it. He'll be taken down, and they will lose their inhibitor, but now they can probably shove in. Don't go for dragon. Don't do it. Thank you. Push middle. Do not do the dragon. Nope. Mirror. Don't do it. They can push middle. They need to get the inhibitor down. They have a man advantage. The only one up is Orianna, and they know that her ultimate is still down. Game, please. Alright, well, Vincent gonna push bottom. If he was pushing middle, they probably could easily have an inhibitor turret. They will get dragon, though. And will they get this turret? Alright. Well, I'm gonna force an Nami ultimate out of her. And that is Nocturne almost getting blown up right away. Holy crap, power. Will get pulled back under the turret, and he might go down. He'll start for a little bit longer here. He's got to jump one more time. The command attack won't be enough here. He will escape, but they don't get the turret. Like, I don't understand. If Twitch was there, they would have had it. And I have to worry about the Supermans pushing middle. So actually, I'm thinking if URL wins this game, the last game will be going to his UOL versus HWA, and then if UOL win the first game, they will have qualified in the playoffs automatically. And HWA will be out. So it'll be a place or a game for placements. Well, we'll go over that a little bit more once this game has ended and we do have a victor here. But right now the Baron's still up on a couple people on the side of DT, but I still say that the Baron is, I mean, the Baron was fine, but to fight after that with RG getting cut out was a really unfortunate mistake by them. And it almost cost them the game here, but right now, Nocturne getting locked down here. Bilgewater Cutlass even being popped by Xin. Looks like he will get that fear off, and Xin will be forced back here, so not really able to get the kill on him just yet here, but looks like they are feeling a little cocky now, feeling like they can push on the middle turret. Obviously with Nocturne down, they have to be careful. Mirror, well, he'll try to run away. Nocturne going to be used. Who's going to use it on the backside? He's looking for Vincent, and it's going to be completely wasted. He's not going to get off. Normally ultimate comes in, and they're going to have Ahri come in with the charm, and that is Trundle getting blown up right away. As you see Vincent off to the backside doing some pretty good damage with that spray and pray. That will be Xin traded in a 1-for-1 turret. Now down here, Ahri trying to come in for some more, and Hylasang trying to come in for some stuns here, but he does immediately get knocked away pretty much. The amount of damage that they did to him. And even Power doing that counter strike right there doesn't have that Triforce done, but it's a 1-for-1 trade, and yet they're the ones running away. They have the Baron, they have the regen, at least onto Ahri right there. But I'm not feeling confident here. They're up against Supermans, obviously. And they will lose out on their blue now for this. 2 liter of soda. You can get like 2 liters for like $1.99 in the US. Alright, so well, they will pick up the top turret here. It'll be 7-5 in favor of UOL, as they still unfortunately are down in gold. But Baron not up for a long time here. Archie, oh my god, if you got caught right there, I would have freaked out. 2 1 liters, that doesn't count. Well, technically it kind of does, but right now DT, I mean, they've been looking good this entire game, this entire series. Now they're struggling because of that one Baron fight, or the one after Baron fight has completely caught them off guard and completely turned the tides of the game here, as we're seeing. You will be able to fight them head to head. Take a look at the items. Rhinoman's Omen, Blade of the Rune King done for Viz. Rhinoman's Omen and the Hex Drinker picked up for Master Sheepy. But he does not have... He's at 22 stacks. He doesn't have his Feral Flare done. And you see on Zen, he has his completed and even has a couple of stacks on top of that. So, unfortunately, Master just a little bit far behind. DFG and the Death Cap still done for Oliga, as he's picking up a Zonya's Hourglass now. Has all 3 of the Random's items, or 3 of the Nuclear Drawed items. And that last was for Fan Answer Bloodthirster picked up for Vincent, who is going for a little bit of magic resist here. Power, well, he will get engaged upon. We'll jump over the wall. We'll waste the Leona ultimate. And that definitely should be a cue for them to push middle. They have Ari coming up from the backside. And they have everything they need to dive this turret. The ultimate has been so crucial for these fights. You have to be careful when diving an Orianna, though. But as long as Vincent... Please don't tell me you're going bottom. Man. Alright, so they're going to go for the bottom turret instead. Jens, you should have admin. The funny thing is, you have to click the gear on the chat thing. I think I'm pretty sure it's the gear, and check the things that say show mod icons and show like timeout bans. Like it's automatically turned off for some reason now. You have to turn on manually to be able to see it. So you do have mod. You just need to check those things so you can use it. Alright, here comes a potential fight breaking out right now. You see Orianna zoning them with that ball, not to mention that Trundle able to give them some more zoning potential, but here comes the engaged by Mirror, does knock them away. Halisang does make the kill onto Ari though, gets completely locked down, and this is a terrible fight. Coming out DT, the ultimate comes in, connects, picks up the kill. Power, well, the nice Nine Bubble comes in, allows him to pick up a kill here, but he's trying to run away, he's trying to kite them as long as possible. Vincent, well, he's gonna get taken down in a 1v3 here. And Jack's still off towards that east side. I don't think he can really do much about this because it's a 2-on-4 right now. And they are going to barrel down middle, it looks like, to take down the inhibitor yet again and give themselves an advantage because Baron is up, and instead they go for the Baron. And they're going to secure here. Obviously, the jungler down. Should be pretty hard for them to fail this. But Jax, he's off to the side. He does have the potential to steal. It'll be very, very tricky. But he's always there. Instead, he'll just go towards Dragon. Why Dragon? I can understand get something, but Dragon, wow. Leona gets killed by Baron. I still agree with the people who say when Baron kills someone like that, it should power up. Get stronger and harder to kill. Power, you probably could win that 1v1 actually, but instead, just gonna back away, hop over the wall. And they will escape that with the Dragon, but still they lost out on Baron again. Well, they got Baron last time. They lost on Baron this time. They lost another fight. And it's kind of like what we saw with HWA, where HWA had a big lead in the beginning. Then they started losing fights, and they just couldn't come back from that. In terms of a stronger late-game team, like I have to give that over to... I want to say DT with the Twitch, with the Jax. And even the Ari in that, but... Well, they're struggling right now. So what are they going to do off this Baron? They're going to shove down middle. The free inhibitor to take there. Looks like they're going to head up towards this north side of the jungle here. And maybe still with the blue, but unfortunately for them... Oh wow, okay, it is up. Just couldn't see it. So they will block that over for Orianna. And then probably go for that push onto the middle inhibitor. There's no reason not to. You have the Baron, you have everything you need. You have the items. You have your ultimates up. Shouldn't really lose out in this fight here either. So they've been winning pretty much every single one lately. And then we'll start to slowly push in here. If Olga can lock down Vardags or Zodiacs and burst them in one combo, like they can easily win a fight, but getting to that backside when you have a Trundle and a Leona and a Nocturne there is going to be very, very damn difficult. And you see them, Power has have that Random Omen now done. Thornmail picked up for Mirror. It's funny because they're only making it harder for Vincent to kill Trundle too because of that, because all the armor they're getting. And obviously you need it to go up against Vardags, but... And you can see, they want to push onto this inhibitor. The thing is, if they're going to push into it, They need to get out of this choke point. They can't afford to really sit there. Jax can get such a good stun off. And again, so could Leona and Orianna. But Twitch mixing with Jax can be just too damn deadly here. And right now, looking for the charm. It doesn't connect. They're trying to just force them back off the inhibitor. Bubble not gonna land. The ultimate does land onto Ahri, and she does go out the zonies. Does stay alive here for a little bit longer. Has her ultimate. Will be able to charge back in. Will be able to go to the backside. Or else it comes and pulls three of them together. Shutdown finally comes in. And Zodiac gonna be the man to get taken down. Twitch not even being harmed to the backside. Vardak's gonna survive here as he was diving in, as well as Leona be taken down as well. So it's a 2-for-2 trade so far. But Viz isn't done just yet here. Looking for maybe another. He won't be forced to back away. Doesn't have the slow or the damage. It looks like Vardags will survive here. Like Vincent could just stealth up and kill Vardags right now. Instead, they back off. They lose their inhibitor, and it's just down to that 2-for-2 trade here. 36 minutes in. It doesn't look like they're no. They don't really have any outer turrets to take anymore. They're just trying to shut the lane back in. Oh, Switch! He's looking for Vardags, and he's gonna get him. That's pretty easy. And now he's got to run away. He's got to kite them, and I would imagine he should be able to. How long on a cell? 4 seconds. Why are you attacking? Oh, they're attacking minions. He was attacking minions in there. Why? 1 second. His stealth now up. Oh, Viz does have the vision of it, but the ultimate going to use just to scare them back. And they will come out ahead in the trade, but in terms of the overall game, they still lost that inhibitor either way, and that means they're going to be confined to their base yet again for quite a few minutes here. That's not really a situation you want to be in if you want to win this one, because... Well, I mean, pretty much they're already secured by winning that first game. Yeah, they are secured. Yeah, they are secured into playoffs. But if they win this one, they'll pretty much have a guaranteed first place. Pig. I wish, man. I wish. I want to go to the market and get food. I don't want to eat McDonald's. It's only 10 though. This was early compared to last time when we finished at like 1:20 in the morning. I think what's funny is I have a show tomorrow as well for Battlefield 4. So I hope this doesn't last much longer, or I'm going to be very, very tired. Either way, we still have another series coming up here. It's going to be UOL versus HWA. Both teams at this point have 0 points. Nocturne ultimate going to be used here, trying to catch out Archie, it looks like. And here he comes. Trying to catch after him. He's going to get bowled up here. He's going to get locked down as well. He's going to get stunned up. He's not dead just yet. One more hit would be enough, and he will get taken down by the Nami ultimate. That dive completely not working out well for him. I think it regrets going for that one, and that might just turn this game around here. Zodiacs loses Orion ultimate, but Oligate just going to pop his Zonias, going to stay alive here, and that will be Leona taken out as well. This is going to be 4 kills, and last man standing is Trundle, who will get slowed up, will get knocked up, and stunned. And this should be a full-out ace here. Doesn't have flash, does have teleport, but that will be the ace. And with 40 seconds to go, I think they can push and at least take down one inhibitor, if not the game here. Let's see, they're going to rush through middle here. They obviously don't really have minions, so they have to face tank all this up. They're looking for it. They have a Jax there who's such a strong turret killer, as well as Xin, who can even heal off turrets. Sneaky. And that annoying damn Twitch. Push all this down here. So first inhibitor turret going to get taken down. So 20 seconds to go. We'll look for the inhibitor right after. I feel like they're going to back away. I feel like they're not going to go for it. And they are. Damn, I was trying to play reverse psychology on them, but it looks like they're going to go for Dragon here. And just secure a little bit more gold. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised when they go Dragon. That's their go-to move. Just like in dancing with the dice move for me, that's their go-to move. So they will secure it, at least get some more gold. You can see it's going to be a 10,000 gold lead in favor of DT here. As you can't really see it reflected though in terms of the items across the board. I mean, Jax right now has 3 major items completed, working on his 4th here. Now Twitch does have his Banshee's Veil now done, and the Infinity Edge, so he's gonna hurt. But now Baron back up again. And obviously, with them backing away and going for the Dragon, it looks like we're gonna see another Baron for UOL. We're gonna have Mirror off to the side. He does have flash. He's gonna go in. He's gonna steal it. He's just easily gonna steal it away. Nami ultimate use as well to knock him up to buy him some time for everyone else to get in there. Vincent, he's gonna get the stealth. He's gonna get 1 kill. He's looking for some more here. He's gonna be tanking up a Nocturne Leona, but he just doesn't care. That's another kill coming in. That is a triple for him. Will we see a Penta? No, we will not, because Jax will pick that one up here, and Viz will be taken out as well. That's going to be the GG's called out, and that is going to be another win, a 2-0 for DT here. Secure themselves first place coming into the playoffs a little bit later on in a couple of months from now. So they join SK Gaming Prime, they join G2 Invaders, and also they joined Mouse Sports, or ex-Muture Makers, into that one. So congratulations to them. And that means we will be going to a little break here, and we will be coming back with the last set of the games of tonight. It's going to be UOL up against HWA. So guys, we'll be back in just a few. We'll see you then.